What if the drink you sip every day, the one that cools you down, comforts your routine, and seems completely harmless, is actually undermining your strength and stability? Imagine waking up with sore legs, struggling to climb stairs, or feeling like each step is heavier than the last, and not realizing why. For millions of older adults, this isn't just part of getting older, it's the result of hidden habits. The drinks you enjoy might be silently draining your muscles, weakening your bones, and restricting blood flow to your legs. It's not your age that's to blame, it's what's in your glass. But don't worry, awareness is the first step toward action. And once you know the truth, you'll be able to protect your mobility, energy, and independence for years to come. Let's uncover the truth together, starting now. In this video, you'll uncover the truth about two seemingly innocent drinks that may be silently damaging your legs, reducing your balance, and draining your energy. You'll also discover simple, healthier alternatives you can start using today to protect your strength and mobility. Sugary beverages, the sweet poison. Let's start with a category of drinks that many people consume daily without a second thought. Sugary beverages. These include sodas, fruit punches, sweetened teas, and energy drinks. They are often associated with refreshment, relaxation, and even childhood nostalgia. But beneath the sweetness lies a hidden threat, one that becomes especially dangerous with age. These drinks are not just high in sugar. They're actively undermining the three pillars that keep your legs strong: muscle, strength, bone density, and circulation. First, let's talk about how sugar affects your muscles. As we age, we naturally lose some muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia, but what many people don't realize is that sugar accelerates this process. Diets high in added sugars are known to cause mitochondrial dysfunction, meaning your muscle cells become less efficient at generating energy. This leads to increased muscle fatigue and poor recovery. That's why your legs may feel heavier, weaker, or slower after just a short walk or standing for too long. It's not always aging. It could be your daily drink choices. Then there's the issue of bone health. Many popular sodas, especially colas, contain phosphoric acid. This compound interferes with calcium absorption and actively pulls calcium out of your bones. Over time, this leads to decreased bone mineral density, a key factor in developing osteoporosis. For seniors, this is a serious concern. A single fall that might have caused just a bruise in your younger years could now result in a fracture, especially in weight-bearing bones like the hips and legs. The silent erosion of bone strength is not something you feel immediately, but its consequences can be life-changing. But we're not done. Poor circulation is another hidden danger linked to sugary drinks. High sugar intake contributes to arterial stiffness, narrowing your blood vessels and reducing blood flow to your extremities. This means your leg muscles receive less oxygen and fewer nutrients, impairing their ability to function properly. Over time, this can lead to chronic fatigue, numbness, and even conditions like peripheral artery disease (PAD), which causes leg pain, cramping, and weakness. If you've ever experienced tingling or heavy legs by the end of the day, your bloodstream may be struggling to do its job, and sugar might be the reason why. Some people might ask, isn't sugar just about calories? The answer is far more complex. Unlike natural sugars found in whole fruits, which are paired with fiber and nutrients, added sugars in drinks cause a rapid spike in blood glucose. This is followed by a crash, leaving you tired, irritable, and craving more. Over time, this roller coaster effect contributes to insulin resistance and raises your risk for type 2 diabetes. And for seniors, diabetes is more than a blood sugar issue. It's a major risk factor for poor circulation, delayed wound healing, and nerve damage in the legs. In severe cases, this can lead to infections, loss of mobility, and even amputations. So, what should you do? The first step is awareness. Start by examining what you drink in a typical day. One can of soda may contain 9 to 12 teaspoons of added sugar, far exceeding the daily recommended intake. And even beverages labeled as natural or healthy can hide added sugars under names like fructose glucose syrup or evaporated cane juice. Be sure to read the labels. If you're ready to make a change, the alternatives are both simple and satisfying. Water remains the gold standard for hydration, but you don't have to settle for plain. Try infusing your water with slices of lemon, cucumber, or berries to add flavor without added sugar. Herbal teas, whether hot or iced, offer natural antioxidants and can be incredibly refreshing. Fortified, plant-based milks such as almond or soy milk provide calcium and vitamin D, two essential nutrients for bone and muscle health. Even sparkling water with a small splash of 100% fruit juice can give you the fizz you crave without the metabolic damage. Many people wonder, can cutting sugary drinks really make a difference? The answer is a resounding yes. Studies have shown that reducing added sugar intake can improve energy levels, balance, and muscle recovery within just weeks. You may find it easier to stand, walk, and even climb stairs. Activities that once felt difficult may feel lighter and less painful. Your legs don't just move you, they carry your independence. Protecting them should start with what you choose to drink. Don't wait for your next checkup or a serious fall to rethink your habits. Every glass of soda or sweetened tea may feel harmless in the moment, but over time, the damage accumulates. You have the power to change the trajectory of your mobility, starting with a single decision today. Replace just one sugary drink with a healthier option, and you'll be taking a meaningful step toward stronger, more resilient legs. But perhaps the most dangerous impact of sugary beverages is how they silently weaken your skeletal system. While we often focus on protein for muscle health, your bones play just as critical a role in supporting leg strength. Unfortunately, sugary drinks, particularly colas, contain phosphoric acid, which interferes with your body's ability to retain and absorb calcium. Over time, this acid gradually leaches calcium from your bones, leading to decreased bone mineral density. That's why older adults who frequently consume soda are at a significantly higher risk of developing osteoporosis. You may not feel your bones getting weaker day by day. There's no sound, no pain at first, but eventually it shows up where it matters most in your ability to stay on your feet. A minor trip, a short fall, or even a hard step can turn into a fracture, especially in your hips or legs. For seniors, fractures don't just hurt, they can permanently limit mobility and independence. In some cases, they can lead to extended bed rest muscle atrophy or long-term care needs. When sugary drinks strip calcium from your bones, they don't just steal strength, they steal freedom. Beyond bones and muscles, your blood circulation also takes a major hit. Healthy circulation is what fuels your legs, literally. It delivers oxygen, nutrients, and warmth that your lower limbs need to perform, heal, and function normally. But when sugar enters the bloodstream in excessive amounts, it triggers a cascade of vascular problems. One of the most significant is arterial stiffness. When your arteries harden, they can't expand and contract properly to regulate blood flow. This limits the amount of oxygen and essential nutrients reaching your legs. Poor circulation also increases your risk of peripheral artery disease, or PAD, a condition that causes pain, numbness, tingling, and even weakness in the legs. You may notice your feet getting colder or feel your legs cramp while walking short distances. These are early warning signs of compromised blood flow. Left unaddressed, this can progress to chronic leg fatigue, reduced muscle performance, and slower healing of minor injuries. If your legs feel like they're constantly running out of energy, even after a full night's sleep, your circulatory system may be struggling under the weight of too much sugar. And if that weren't enough, sugary beverages also disrupt your metabolism through what's known as the spike and crash effect. Because drinks like soda and sweetened tea are absorbed quickly by the body, without any fiber, protein, or fat to slow digestion, they cause a rapid spike in blood sugar. This initial surge may give you a temporary boost of energy or pleasure, but it's followed by an abrupt crash, leaving you tired, foggy, and craving more sugar. Over time, this roller coaster effect leads to insulin resistance, a key driver of type 2 diabetes. Why is this dangerous for your legs? Because diabetes affects small blood vessels and nerves, especially in the lower body. Diabetic neuropathy causes numbness, tingling, and eventually a loss of sensation in the feet and legs. It also slows wound healing, which increases the risk of infection. A small blister or scrape can turn into a serious ulcer if circulation is poor. For seniors, this is one of the leading causes of mobility loss, amputations, and hospitalization. It doesn't happen overnight, but it starts with daily choices that seem harmless at first. So, what's the alternative? The good news is that you don't have to give up on enjoying beverages. You simply have to choose smarter. Water is still the most powerful drink you can consume, but if you're looking for more variety and taste, you have plenty of options. Infused water is an excellent way to make hydration more enjoyable. Just add slices of fresh lemon, cucumber, or mint to cold water and let it steep for a few hours. The result is a refreshing, naturally flavored drink with zero added sugar. Herbal teas are another fantastic choice. Options like chamomile, hibiscus, peppermint, or ginger not only provide hydration, but also carry anti-inflammatory and digestive benefits. You can enjoy them hot or chilled, and they come in countless flavors. Best of all, they contain no caffeine or added sugar. If you're looking for a creamier option, try fortified plant-based milk, such as almond soy or oat milk. Many of these are enriched with calcium, vitamin D, and even B vitamins, nutrients that support bone density, muscle function, and energy production. Just be sure to choose unsweetened versions to avoid hidden sugars. And if you crave the bubbles of soda, sparkling water with a splash of 100% fruit juice can give you that fizzy satisfaction without spiking your blood sugar. Even better, many companies now offer unsweetened, naturally flavored sparkling waters with no artificial ingredients. The important thing is to be intentional. Don't wait for a health scare to make a change. Every small decision counts. Even cutting out one sugary drink per day can have measurable benefits for your legs, your balance, and your overall vitality. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. And that progress starts with what you pour into your glass. Alcohol, the hidden saboteur. Alcohol is often romanticized in our culture. A glass of wine with dinner, a toast during celebrations, a cold beer after a long day. They're viewed as symbols of enjoyment, social connection, and even sophistication. For many seniors, alcohol has been a part of their routine for decades. It feels harmless. But what if this seemingly innocent habit is quietly undermining your mobility, weakening your legs, and slowly robbing you of your physical independence? One of alcohol's most immediate and damaging effects is its interference with muscle health. Every time you drink alcohol disrupts a process called protein synthesis. This is the essential biological mechanism your body uses to rebuild and maintain muscle tissue. When protein synthesis is impaired, muscle breakdown outpaces repair. The result? Gradual muscle loss, decreased endurance, and poor coordination. This condition, known as alcoholic myopathy, specifically affects the muscles in your lower body because they're constantly engaged in standing, walking, and balancing. You might notice your legs feel more fatigued than usual, or your movements feel less stable, and not realize that alcohol is playing a role behind the scenes. But it doesn't stop there. Alcohol also blocks the absorption of critical nutrients that your bones and muscles rely on. Vitamins like D, B12, and minerals like calcium and magnesium are essential for maintaining bone density and neuromuscular function. Even if you eat well or take supplements, alcohol can impair your body's ability to use these nutrients effectively. Over time, these deficiencies weaken your skeletal structure and contribute to osteoporosis, a condition where bones become porous and fragile. This is especially concerning for seniors, as weakened bones mean a greater risk of fractures even from minor accidents. Another area that alcohol quietly sabotages is blood circulation. In the short term, alcohol may act as a vasodilator, temporarily widening your blood vessels and giving you a warm, flushed feeling. But over the long term, it causes those same vessels to harden and narrow, leading to vascular stiffness and elevated blood pressure. This reduced flexibility in your arteries impairs blood flow, especially to your lower extremities. Poor circulation can cause cold feet, tingling numbness, or even swelling in your legs and ankles. When your muscles don't receive the oxygen and nutrients they need, they weaken, fatigue more quickly, and heal more slowly after stress or injury. More than just affecting your muscles and circulation, alcohol also directly compromises your balance and stability. It damages the cerebellum, They're a part of your brain responsible for motor coordination and equilibrium. Chronic alcohol use, even in moderate amounts, has been shown to slow reaction time and reduce the ability to stay balanced, particularly in adults over 60. If you've ever felt a bit off balance, even without feeling intoxicated, this could be why. In seniors, where fall risk is already elevated, this added instability can dramatically increase the likelihood of accidents, fractures, or even hospitalization. And yet, one of the most underestimated effects of alcohol is its ability to dehydrate your body. Alcohol acts as a diuretic, increasing fluid loss through urination. Along with water, your body loses vital electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium, elements necessary for proper muscle function and nerve communication. When you're dehydrated, your muscles become tight, stiff, and more prone to cramping. This can make even basic movements uncomfortable. Combined with caffeine, as in cocktails or mixed drinks, the dehydration becomes even more severe, compounding the risk of muscle fatigue and circulation problems. What's especially dangerous is that all of these effects happen gradually. A glass here, a drink there. It may not seem like a big deal, but over months and years, the impact builds. What starts as occasional stiffness can evolve into chronic muscle weakness. Minor missteps can lead to major falls, and once mobility is lost, recovery becomes far more difficult. So, what can you do to protect yourself without feeling like you're giving up everything you enjoy? First, understand that you don't have to eliminate alcohol completely to see improvement. You can begin by introducing small, intentional changes. For example, try designating 2 or 3 alcohol-free days each week. When attending social events, alternate alcoholic drinks with water. Set a personal rule to stop drinking after a certain time in the evening. These habits alone can reduce the strain on your muscles and circulatory system. You can also explore satisfying alternatives that support hydration and relaxation. Herbal teas such as chamomile lemon balm or rooibos offer calming effects without compromising your health. Sparkling water with a splash of citrus or mint can give you the sensation of a cocktail without the dehydration. Coconut water rich in electrolytes is an excellent choice for maintaining muscle fluid balance. And if you enjoy the festive feel of a drink, try mocktails made with fresh fruits, herbs, and natural mixers that keep your energy steady and your body nourished. You might ask, can cutting back on alcohol really improve my leg strength? Absolutely. Within just a few weeks of reducing alcohol intake, many people report feeling lighter on their feet, experiencing fewer cramps, and recovering faster after walking or standing. When your body is properly hydrated, your muscles and bones get the nutrients they need, and your balance improves. Protecting your legs doesn't require an extreme overhaul of your life. It starts with awareness and intention. The choices you make today, what you drink, how often, and in what quantities, have a powerful impact on how you move tomorrow. You have more control than you realize, and your legs will thank you for every smart decision you make. What can you do instead? After learning about the serious effects sugary beverages and alcohol can have on your legs, you may be wondering, what can I do instead? Is there a realistic way to replace these drinks without feeling deprived or losing the enjoyment of a daily routine? The answer is a resounding yes, and it begins with rethinking your relationship with beverages not as sources of indulgence, but as tools to support your energy, mobility, and quality of life. The first and simplest shift is to increase your intake of plain, clean water. It may sound basic, but hydration is the foundation of muscle elasticity, joint lubrication, and blood circulation. Most people are mildly dehydrated without even realizing it, especially seniors. Dehydration is a silent enemy. It leads to fatigue, stiffness, and poor reaction time. When you drink enough water daily, you'll notice subtle but powerful changes. More stamina when walking, less soreness after standing, and better balance overall. But plain water doesn't have to be boring. You can easily enhance its flavor and appeal with natural additions. Add a few slices of lemon or lime for a zesty boost. Toss in cucumber or mint for a refreshing spa-like experience. You can even infuse your water with berries, orange slices, or herbs like basil and rosemary. These infusions don't just make your drink more enjoyable. They also offer antioxidants and micronutrients that support your body at the cellular level. Another excellent alternative is herbal tea. Available in hundreds of flavors, herbal teas are caffeine-free, naturally soothing, and rich in health benefits. Chamomile helps relax the nervous system. Peppermint aids digestion and reduces inflammation. Hibiscus supports blood pressure control, and ginger helps improve circulation and muscle recovery. Whether served hot or cold, these teas are versatile and easy to incorporate into your daily routine. They can replace evening glasses of wine or soda with a ritual that supports rather than weakens your body. If you prefer a creamy texture in your drinks, fortified plant-based milks like almond soy or oat milk can be a smart choice. Many of these are enriched with calcium, vitamin D, and other nutrients that promote bone and muscle health. Just be sure to choose unsweetened versions. You can use them in smoothies, coffee, or even enjoy them on their own as a snack. Coconut water is another powerful beverage that's often overlooked. It's naturally low in sugar, high in electrolytes, and helps replenish minerals lost through sweat or dehydration. It's an ideal option after exercise during warm weather or when you feel your energy dipping. For added flavor and benefit, try mixing it with a bit of lemon juice or mint leaves. Now, what if you miss the fizz and fun of soda or alcohol? That's where sparkling water comes in. Look for unsweetened varieties with natural flavors, such as lime, grapefruit, or berry. You can also make your own by adding a splash of 100% fruit juice to carbonated water. For a more festive occasion, try a mocktail mix sparkling water with fresh herbs, muddled fruit, and a touch of citrus. It feels like a treat, but it hydrates your body and supports your health rather than draining it. The key to success in making these changes is not to aim for perfection overnight. Start small. Replace one sugary or alcoholic drink each day with a healthier option. Then increase the swaps gradually over a week or two. Most people are surprised by how quickly their body responds. Within just a few days, they report less bloating, fewer headaches, and improved leg comfort. Within a few weeks, they experience better sleep, clearer thinking, and more energy when moving around. Ask yourself, how do I want to feel when I get up in the morning? Do you want to feel steady on your feet, energized, and ready to enjoy your day? Or sore, stiff, and drained before it even starts? The answer lies in what you feed your body, and beverages play a bigger role than most realize. You might also wonder, is it too late to make a change? Absolutely not. Your body is incredibly responsive. Even after years of unhealthy habits, bones can be strengthened, muscles can be rebuilt, circulation can improve, balance can be restored, and it starts with consistent small steps, like choosing the right drink at the right time. To support this change, create a hydration plan that works with your lifestyle. Keep a water bottle nearby at all times. Set gentle reminders on your phone. Prepare infused waters in batches and keep them chilled in the fridge. Stock up on herbal teas and experiment with different flavors until you find a few that feel comforting. Share your drink swaps with friends or family. Having support can make new habits more sustainable. If you're someone who enjoys a glass of wine at dinner or a soda with lunch, remember, you don't have to give it up forever. But you do need to be mindful of frequency and quantity. Think of these as occasional treats, not daily essentials. And when you do indulge, balance it out with water, electrolytes, and extra nourishment to support your system. Your legs carry you through life. They allow you to stay independent, active, and confident. Every decision you make to care for them, starting with what you drink, pays off in strength, safety, and vitality. You don't have to wait for a warning sign or a doctor's diagnosis to make a change. Prevention is power, and you already have everything you need to begin. Starting today, commit to one small, powerful change. Replace just one sugary or alcoholic drink with a hydration-boosting alternative like lemon-infused water, herbal iced tea, or coconut water. Set a 7-day challenge to reduce sugar. Track how your legs feel and build momentum. Small steps done daily can restore strength, improve circulation, and support your long-term mobility. Begin now. Your legs will thank you tomorrow. If this video inspired you, like, comment, and subscribe for more wellness tips. Let us know what topic you'd love to see next. Together, let's stay strong, mobile, and independent, one step at a time.